What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and I just got back from where? MetLife Stadium. Me and Dez were at the Jets-Bills game and going in knowing just like y'all, that the Jets were not going to win this game. We went in knowing that hopefully the Jets would be competitive in this game. That's what I went in for today. That's exactly what I went in for today. But what? Oh my gosh. What? Josh Allen sacked 5 times, threw 2 interceptions, almost a third interception. The Jets defense was ridiculous today. Ridiculous today. I've never seen Josh Allen look the way he looked today. He had a 51 quarterback rating. 51. He threw for 205 yards and no touchdowns. Stephon Diggs, no touchdowns. Guys, I didn't see this coming. I wanted to see the game within the game. Gardner, Diggs, and Gabe Davis, and DJ Reed, and the Jets secondary and defense. Michael Carter, the running back, went off. Guys, I'm going to get into this. If you're new to the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Special shout out to Dylan and Dominique, who I actually met at the game. They watched the channel. It was nice to meet them there. It was really cool. It caught me off guard. So as they came down, they were a great couple. Great Jet game today. Great to meet you two. Had a blast at the game. Again, Des and I were there. Dylan and Dominique, very, very, very good to meet you guys. Thank you for coming up to me. I really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys supporting this channel. Other shout outs to all the Jet fans and the Bills fans that was sitting around me too. We had a great time in there. We got a little loud, a little obnoxious. That's just the way it is. We're happy our Jets are doing better. Let's get into the highlights, guys. Let's just get right into it. Diving into it right now. The Bills were driving here, and I was pretty much sitting right there along the 20-yard line, about 9 rows back in the first row. Let's go.
They're a little more afraid of him running the football and taking off schedule than maybe throwing it.
Bills debut for Nyheim Hines. They fake it to him.
Dude, like Josh Allen never throws ball. That's a Zach Wilson pass right there. And I'm not going to sit here and act like like the Bills were I'm not going to act like the Bills weren't a great team that's going to go on to the Super Bowl. That pass there, that's a Zach Wilson pass. This here is Zach Wilson. This is not a Josh Allen pass. Seriously. Where was he throwing that ball? I expect to see that out of Zach Wilson, not Josh. It was a little strange to see him look the way he looked today. I'm just being honest. The guy is the greatest quarterback in the game. I wish we had him on our team. The Jets would be the same as you guys, man. So it's crazy the way the Jets came out today. Let's keep it rolling.
Picked off along the sideline. Jordan Whitehead.
I think he thought that his tight end Dawson Knox would be in one spot. But Jordan,
that was a weird pass by Allen. It's very strange. Like, you don't see that from there.
3rd and 14. They'll go conservative. Ty Johnson. And
the Jets have a whole host of separate running backs now. Michael Carter, Ty Johnson, James Robinson. Like, we're a running team. We have to.
We can't get any.
Play action. Allen tosses it to the outside.
Good stick. That's Quinnen Williams' brother, Quincy Williams.
Fullback off the field.
Allen, fake.
See how quickly the Jets are getting in there? I was saying a lot about the Jets' defensive line. The Jets' defensive line is beasts. They're beasts. They are. I'm enjoying this victory today, guys. I don't know how else to express it. I'm going on and on about the Jets winning. The defense I've never been concerned about is the offense. But look at the way the defense just goes right. This is all game. You guys watched it? This is all game. The line was – I didn't expect this today. I know y'all didn't. My regular Bills Mafia that supports this channel is watching this right now. Y'all didn't expect this. Neither did I. No one did. But the Jets' defensive line and secondary, I've been saying all along.
Quincy Williams.
Fullback off the field.
Look at how they just break right in there. They're right in Allen's face.
Allen loses the ball. He scoops it up. And the Jets get in there defensively. Allen didn't have any time to react. Alexander and Sherwood combined. It's a 53-yard attempt. Mann holds it. Hennessy snaps it. Zerline leans into it and curves it through. Wilson with his 3rd catch of the day. Pitch it.
The outside corners is where the Jets were running crazy on the outside.
Into Buffalo territory again.
Well, crazy. I mean, Michael Carter had 76 yards rushing today, but he had 9.6 yards to carry. And he was getting yard after yard, and James Robinson up the middle. Again, we got to keep all the attention away from Zach. The Patriots last week shut down the run game and made Zach beat them, and he didn't. He threw 3 interceptions. That's how you beat the Jets. Shut the run down and make Zach Wilson beat you, because he won't.
Hit from behind. Recovering from the torn ACL that he suffered Thanksgiving against New Orleans. Wilson.
He had some decent passes.
First down.
He did have some decent passes, but you should be able to hit wide open guys.
Trying a 50-yard field goal. Fake the handoff. Wilson, the flip, the catch, first down.
4th and 1, and they're doing it.
And they got Garrett Wilson inside at number 3. Oftentimes, that's a prime spot.
Running play. Untouched. Carter.
Now, right here, when it was 14-3 before the Jets scored, we were already discussing what time we were leaving the game. Should we leave in the middle of the third quarter when it's 38-3 or when it's 45-3? I mean, like, everybody at this game expected the Jets, when it was 14-3, to get blown the hell out. Really. That's just the way it was looking. Our offense isn't going to come back being down 14-3 to the Buffalo Bills. That's not happening. And that was the vibe at the game. It's like, that's not happening. It's just not happening. It happened.
Touchdown.
It happened. It's not the same old Jets. Not the same old Jets.
He actually scored before the runner Carter did by driving his defender into the end zone. Look at 65 right in front of you. He gets the first score. Carter gets the second.
All right, Evan, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line to start the second half. Fake the handoff. Wilson.
Look, now that was a nice pass by Zach. You may never see it again. That was an actual nice pass. He's a rarity, so we have to show him again. You don't know the next time you're going to see a real pass from Zach. This was like a real pass. That was like perfect. Like, why can't he do that all the time?
The pressure went up a notch, and Zach Wilson was running all over the place. They're trying to avoid that here this week. Wilson hangs in there, and now Wilson will run. He's got a first down. Josh Allen feels like he hasn't had the football in 3 hours.
Look at this, man. All over them. Josh Allen had no time to throw that ball today. No time to throw the ball. Jets are real. They're not there yet, but they're getting there. Their defense is there. Defense is there. Sauce Gardner. Boom.
And the Jets are in business inside the Buffalo 20.
What a read by Sauce Gardner, because he was playing 2 deep zone, and when that means the corners are rolled up in about a 5-yard position between them and the wide receiver.
Berrios in motion. Wilson looking underneath. Pass it.
Robinson from the Jaguars. He had a good game today. He had a really good game today. Really good game.
The Jets cash in.
See how the motion of Berrios to the left.
Look at Zach throwing touchdown passes, but we know it's not. Trust me, I am not sold on this kid at all yet. At all. I'm not sold on him at all. This was a game managing. This is the second pick overall in the draft, and he's an inconsistent game manager. When he comes out in games, I think, to not throw an interception. I think that's what he does. He doesn't think about winning and getting the team there and throwing the ball downfield and hitting guys where he hit them. I think he walks into every game as, don't do what you did last week. Don't throw interceptions. That's the wrong attitude to walk in with, man. You got to walk in with a killer instinct at quarterback. But we'll take it. We'll take it.
Blocking the form. Herbig out in front. Tomlinson out in front. Sean Smith had him on Sunday night. He called Landon Clark and said, get ready.
4th man in the booth.
Look at Allen had no lanes. Allen had no lanes to run. He did have a big run earlier on that touchdown. He ran all the way down and made it 14-3.
Fake it to Singletary.
Look at that. No time. How often do you see Josh Allen roll out and have no time? None. What was up the offensive line for the Bills today? I'm serious. I've never seen them look the way they looked, and I was there at the game. 9 rows up. 9 rows up. You guys saw on the live. 9 rows up, first level. Everything was right in front of us. I couldn't believe the Bills line looked the way they did. The Jets defensive line is great, but when do you see Allen roll out and have no time to do anything? Amazing. I can't believe what I watched.
Fake it to Singletary. Allen tripped up.
And that's our other draft pick, Jermaine Johnson, fast as hell.
Shotgun. Allen steps up, fires, deep ball.
Beautiful defense by DJ Reed.
Recovery by Reed.
I can't believe that you would tell me going into this game that Josh Allen would have 200 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks, a third pick that was dropped, and Diggs would have no touchdowns. Nobody would have known. Nobody would have guessed that. Nobody.
It's not been easy this season. Number 4 against the run, allowing just 95 yards per game. They do.
You're Robinson.
Robinson. Michael Carter now in there for New York.
Boy, we're missing Breece Hall, but these two guys did a good job today, Carter and Robinson. Carter's quick, man. Carter is quick. He was hitting those corners fast.
Carter's got 61 yards rushing. There's an opening.
Carter's like 5'9".
They're going to whistle it dead inside the 25.
The scrimmage, get ready to go and save some of
I
this
couldn't-
precious time.
Second catch of the day for Davis. A minute 15 to go. Allen.
Look at that. The pressure again. Pressure again from the outsides. Bryce Huff right in there.
Second catch of the day. For
Look at
Davis.
47. Went right around that lineman. Dude, he went right around him, and the lineman was ready for him, man. He went right around him.
Some of this precious time.
Second
47
catch of the
right
day
there.
for
Bang.
Davis.
Went
A minute
right
15
around
to
him.
go. Allen hit as he throws. The ball is free. Going back to get it, Ryan Bates.
They're a little more afraid.
Guys, that game today, when it was 14-3, I swear to you, my daughter and I were talking about when we were going to leave. Halfway through the third quarter. I'm serious. I was like, the route's going to be on. I'm going to hear it from everybody. I'm going to have to eat it all week. And I never even said the Jets would beat the Bills. I just wanted them to be competitive. I didn't want them to get blown out. So people say, see, they are the same old Jets. They beat a bunch of nobodies, and they really haven't beaten. And even if they did beat some nobodies along the way to their 6th win, the Jets were the nobody. The Jets never even beat other nobodies. So coming into this season, the Jets were the ultimate nobody. And by the way, shout out to Brady Quinn. I'd like to shout out to Brady Quinn no matter what I do, whether it's the Jets, the Knicks, the Rangers, the Yankees. Special shout out to Brady Quinn, who said the Jets would be 0-9 before they could even think about getting their first win. How's that going, Brady? About as good as you being picked in the top 3 in the draft, right? About that good. So anyway, he was way off. That's obvious. The Jets, man, they pulled it out. The Bills, you could never in a million years tell me Diggs and Allen wouldn't have a touchdown. Allen would have 200 yards and a 51 quarterback rating. The Jets offense is running. That's what we do. Zach is not proving it at all. Zach is, I don't say get rid of him, but he better start doing more than just that, because you're not going to beat teams like the Bills like this, hardly ever, on just running the ball and passing. The deeper you go into the season, it's not going to work. But the Jets won, and I'm not going to go on about Zach because Zach did nothing wrong. He didn't throw a pick, and that's all we want out of him. Just don't throw picks. We should expect a hell of a lot more out of him, but he didn't do it. Jets, baby. Jets. Thank you to all the Bills Mafia that support this channel. I met some really cool Bills Mafia at the game. They weren't very happy as the game was going on. They weren't as talkative. We were loud in there. The Jets fans are hyped. You Bills fans understand what it's like to be a dumpster fire, horrible team. And then you had that one year where you could see the change. You could see it starting. You could see it, and you as Bills fans know what it feels like. You know what it feels like when you see that one season where, hey, wait a minute. This is starting to come together. We may not be world beaters now. We may not have it all together now, but we're not where we used to be. That's the term. We aren't where we want to be, but we damn sure aren't where we used to be, and that's where the Jets are right now. That's where the Jets are right now. The tide's turning in their favor in a lot of these games. They have the right amount of draft picks. Shout out to Joe Douglas, our general manager, who just a few years ago told us all to be patient. The last thing Jet fans want to hear is be patient. I'm going to break the team down and build it up through the draft, and he did it. He did it. The offensive line, to the receivers, to the running backs, to the defense. Joe Douglas' hands all over this. Zach Wilson is a pick by him that he took a chance on. Personally, I thought we should have gone with Justin Fields. But let's just see how the season goes on. The Jets are winning in spite of Zach Wilson. They could say, well, Zach is 5-1 at the quarterback. He's not 5-1. The Jets are 5-1. The Jets are 5-1. Zach did okay today. He did have a couple of nice passes, but this is about the Jets defense today. The Jets defense shocked the world today. They shocked the NFL world. No one was injured on Buffalo to say, hey, well, they didn't have this or they didn't have this. Or the Jets beat Miami because they didn't have Tua or what have you. The Jets put up 40 on the Dolphins defense. Tua has nothing to do with that. The Jets are legit. They proved today that we're a legit team. We're not going to go very far this season maybe, but we're legit. We're not the worst team in the NFL anymore, and thank God. And thank you to all you Bills Mafia and Jet fans and the people that I met today at the stadium. Thank you, too. We had a blast out there today. All of us were quiet, and then the Jets just started coming back. Anyway, the Jets, what a way to go into a bye week. 2 weeks we play the Patriots again. Let's pay them back in New England. We have the better team. We should have beaten them last Sunday. We know we should have beaten them last Sunday. But thank you, Zach Wilson. But who cares? It's not about that right now. It's about the Jets, Jets. Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Johnny Basement. I am out.